Hey Amanda, hopefully you can hear me and see me well. I'm not really used to filming in your room. So recently I've heard a lot of people discussing why some people use signifiers to sort of identify themselves rather than what they do or what they're a part of. So in terms of race or sexuality or gender or things like that, certainly a value judgment of someone would come what they believe in and what they do rather than what they are, which is why a lot of people wonder why some people seem to sort of want to rely on a single descriptor. So they're wondering why this is going on and why these people don't just accept the thing about themselves and move on. So here's some things that you can do to help those people. Firstly, acknowledge these people. Show them some respect. Don't belittle their identity. Just because you might not understand something thoroughly doesn't mean that it doesn't mean anything. One of the reasons why people cling to certain identities so much is because they get suppressed by other people. So the only way that they feel they'll get acknowledged is if they speak up and put this over everything else, both for themselves and for other people who identify this way. You should take some time to listen to these people, listen to what they have to say about themselves and the world around them and how that interacts with their identity. Why do they emphasize this part of themselves so much? Ask them. Pay attention to yourself. Are you doing some of the things that these people say are hurting them or hurting other groups? Make sure that what you're doing isn't marginalizing or hurting other people, either intentionally or accidentally. Are you perpetuating certain gender roles in a way that's problematic to everyone around you? Are you assuming certain things about people based on what they look like? Are you asking people unnecessary invasive questions? Find yourself complaining about the fact that these people are uncomfortable. Meaning, are you complaining about having to use gender-neutral pronouns? Are you complaining because someone's making everything about race or gender? If you're doing any of those things, stop. Basically, pay attention to yourself. Try to learn from the people that you've listened to. Lastly, recognize that most people don't focus on this portion of their identity just for the fun of it. Often, they're doing it in order to get something done. They're looking to help other people who also feel left out. Basically, when people ask this question, why are you so focused on this part of yourself? Why do you have to be so gay? Why does it matter that you're black? Anything like that. Take a moment to step outside of yourself and that person and see exactly what they're doing. They're not doing it just to inconvenience you. I feel like a lot of the reason that people ask this question is because they don't really understand what all is going through these people's minds. And they don't understand the implications that all of this has in the world around us and how much it needs to change. That's about all that I have for this video. If anyone that's watching has any ideas about other stuff for us to talk about, please leave it in comments. Hopefully I'll see you on Friday.